Well, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Battlefront II. I am Atyrum, and today's episode we're going to be doing Mercana, the 5th 607th mission. And I actually really like this one because it's basically a city on like a kind of an island, and the CIS are surrounded, and the 607th has to basically surround the city and advance inward and try and capture it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Probably just going to start with a regular trooper as usual. And as we're running in here, I think there's some turrets. Okay, they might be on the other sides. Yeah, there's turrets over there coming across those bridges that the 607 has to take out to enter the city. But this section is a little bit unguarded. For some reason, there's no apparent way that we were dropped off over here. I feel like I should have put in like a gunship or something like that up there to make it look like, you know, we actually got dropped off, rather than just magically appearing on that platform. And there are a lot of droids over here. Let's try and go for that health, but not. Okay, we're in trouble because we got a lot of guys coming after that command post. We might be better off going... Okay, so it looks like we got a foothold in the city at command post 12 over here. So let's start over here. Let's see if we can get a couple allies. Nope. Follow me. Follow me. Let's go ahead and get further in the city. See if we can get another command post in here somewhere, because that would really help us out, because right now we're losing reinforcements. And yeah, there's so many command posts. They switch control like super frequently. So this is another map that, well, actually it only went through some minor changes when I updated it, but it used to be a lot darker and a lot harder to see in this map. But I actually lightened it up a little bit, and I don't think it was raining in this map before. I think the rain was something that I added afterwards. But anyways, we're going to capture this command post over here, and we might go ahead and enter the central building back there. I think that might be a good place to go, because that command post is fairly easily defended. Looks like we got... Ooh, Darth Arminus is over there. So hopefully we can take him out before he gets over here. Luckily, Jedi aren't like completely invincible or something like that. In the original Battlefront game, the Jedi units were actually unkillable, but they were only playable by the AI. And the Dark Force droids can actually block. I think that's probably something they shouldn't be able to do, because blocking blaster bolts is really something I think only a Jedi would really be able to do. But anyways, have we captured that? Oh, we are capturing it. Okay, that's good. So I didn't actually have to do that myself. So I think we might want to switch units here in a second. Try and get a bit more of an edge here. Gotta make it quick because there's enemies incoming. Let's play Commander Vax because he's always fun. Take out a lot of droids with this guy. And there's Darth Arminus. Let's not let him block all of our shots back at us. Yeah, we can take him out in seconds. And we take out a couple more of these droids and help out our fellow clones advancing up towards... to recapture one of our landing pads over here. Although there's a lot of droids over there, so we might not be able to do that. But yeah, as you can see, Commander Vax's gun just obliterates droids. I mean, it's a little OP, probably. Although, to be fair, it used to be even more overpowered. Because when I originally released this mod in the first map pack, I think it had a much higher tolerance for heat. So that little yellow bar going around would fill up a lot slower, so you can actually fire the gun for longer periods of time. And I'm taking a lot of damage, so I'm going to go ahead and retreat and try and heal up a little bit. Don't have any orbital strike droids. I want to show those off at some point, but it's kind of hard to pull off. Because when you use that droid, you have to actually get it to the point where you want to bring in the orbital strike, and then activate the secondary fire, which takes a couple seconds. In that time, the opponents can shoot you, and the orbital strike droid does not have very much health. So it is a very, very difficult to pull off, but we'll try and give it a shot at some point in one of these missions. I'm not sure when we'll get a chance to do that. Oh, and there's a droidica. We can make short work of that guy too. So actually, I think if I remember correctly, the Commander Vax's blaster there, his big rapid fire one, I think that actually uses the blaster bolts from a vehicle. That's basically what I did. Is I basically gave him and then made it even more rapid fire. Like basically, he took the lasers off a vehicle and put it in his gun, and then it's even more rapid fire than it would normally be. So yeah, a little overpowered. One of my later mods, Ultimate Battlefront: The Clone Wars, actually does include the 607th Legion, and in that mod I actually toned down the power of his gun a little bit, especially because a lot of the default maps are smaller than these maps, and a gun like this is going to be a lot more powerful indoors. So if I had played as Commander Vax on Solist, I would have done a whole lot of damage. So we're actually getting close to the end of this map here. We didn't get a chance to look inside the central building here, but we can go ahead and do that now because it looks like they're taking it over. There are turrets up there, but it looks like they've been destroyed and they don't auto-repair themselves or anything like that. Oh, that guy's trying to get in a vehicle. I can't see the vehicle's health. Yeah, we can do a decent amount of vehicles, but honestly not enough to really bother. So let's go ahead and here. It looks like we got a teammate already capturing the central command center. This is actually a reused Bespin asset. It's from the default Battlefront 1 Bespin map. Most of these assets actually are, most of these models, these buildings are all from Bespin. I didn't really know how to, make my own models at this point, so all my maps, up until some of my very last maps I made before I stopped modding, they're all used default assets, just reskinned and reused in different ways. And we only got one guy left to kill, so this mission is going to be ending pretty soon, and then we'll head on over to Zagobah. Not Dagobah, Zagobah with an X. Just gotta find that last unit. Let's see if we can look at our map, see if there's any fighting happening anywhere. You can see your teammates on the map, but you can't see enemy units unless they're really close to you. And you can also see when your allies are firing. The little icons will flash, but I don't see anybody doing anything right now, so I don't know where those last few units are. There's an enemy command post over here. I don't see anybody there. Oh wait, there's a guy. There we go. If I can hit him. There we go. All right, that's the end of the Mercana mission. So let's go ahead and head over to Zagobah after we take a look at my my amazing score here. All right, so here we are going into Zagobah. This is one of the only maps that when I released the final version of this mod did not really change at all. In this one you can play as Count Dooku, who seems to not have a point to unlock limit for some reason. But actually I think we're going to play as the clone troopers again here, the 607th, because in the next mission the CIS has a whole bunch of different units that only get used for one mission, so I definitely want to show those off. So we are going to be playing as the 607th again. I know I said I wanted to alternate, but yeah, I do want to show off, because Darth Arminis comes back in the next one, and he's got Sith Cultists with him, which are basically different Jedi units, so I want to give those a shot. This map's actually pretty fun. You may not be able to tell, but that's actually the Hoth bunker, if you remember from the campaign mission. And I reskinned it to fit the theme here. This is kind of like a mix of like Felucia and like a kind of a deserty planet. And I really like it because it's like a siege kind of thing. And you got the droids in the base over here, and you're attacking that base. They've also got a little entrance over that way, and they kind of come down the hill, and the Republic's coming down this hill. I really do like the designs of this map. And this one is one that really didn't change much when I released the final version of this map pack. It basically is the same thing as it was when I originally released them in three separate map packs before making the final map pack that included all the maps. So let's go ahead and advance up this hill. Usually I tend to go for the hangar first, but I want to see if I can get the hill up here captured and then stop the enemy from flanking us. Let's go around the right side a little bit. I gotta watch out for this engineer because he's got a shotgun and that could one-shot me if I'm close enough. And then there's a command post on this Count Dooku, that's not good. There's a command post on this little island over here in the middle of this river, and we don't have enough backup up here, so I probably should have waited a little bit or called a couple guys to back me up, because I'm getting shot quite a bit here. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, I should have got enough points to unlock a different unit though, so we'll give that a try. It looks like we did capture that command post, so we can actually, you know what, let's go and play Zacian, and let's head inside the CAS base. And there's a couple hallways up here. We can saber throw all these droids and kill them instantly. And all these ones. Hallways are basically murder zones for Jedi. I mean, this is extremely easy. I'm not taking much damage. And yeah, we can do a lot of damage and get all the way to the other end of this long hallway here and take the CI's command post that's right outside the entrance to this hallway. And for some reason that droideka started shooting before he could see me. So it might be he was looking through the wall or something, that cheater. Gotta watch out for that toxin droid, because he can do quite a bit of damage to Jedi. Yeah, I basically just use Saber Throw with Zacian. Honestly, the Inspire Allies isn't gonna do anything because I don't have any allies with me. And Force Wave probably won't work on droids. Or maybe it will. Okay. But it is kind of a 50-50 chance. Like, honestly, for some reason, force powers like force push and pull don't tend to work on droids very often. I'm kind of hoping that we can find Count Dooku. We're actually still really high on reinforcement counts for both sides. So I have a feeling that once we capture this command post, there's going to be kind of a reversal, and the CIS is going to capture our old command posts. Either that or they're going to be stuck where they were before, which is also a possibility. So it looks like there's a bunch of them over there, and our guys are still attacking them over there. So they might be able to stop them from getting through and capture another command post. We also have an ally coming up this way. I was wondering if anybody was coming. I felt like I was just doing this all on my own, which is not a problem. I can do this all on my own. Zacian is pretty strong. I mean, as are any of the Jedi units. It is even easier to use hero units in this mod because they run on regular health rather than running on the health meter that the Jedi ran on in the campaign. And this health crate thing isn't working, so I might have forgotten to implement that. It might just be a regular old crate, and I was just looking stupid standing by it. Alright, so they still have a whole ton of reinforcements, but I don't... Okay, I guess I do see quite a few over there. It is kind of hard to see the battle droids in this map because they do blend in pretty well. But we can run up here and probably capture this command post. I don't know what most of the droids are... Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. I was going to say, I don't know what all the droids are doing. They must be marching down that hill trying to capture something, but they're not really getting very far. Again, I really want to find Count Dooku because I want to have another lightsaber duel because I feel like I haven't done one of those, had a lightsaber duel in any recent videos. So that would be cool to do. We got some cover back here. We can hide back here, try and get some health back would be nice. Unfortunately, we're not capturing the command post from back here, but we do have a tank to back us up, so we might be able to get this and finish the mission a little earlier than it's meant to be finished. Or at the very least, get a whole bunch of kills. Yeah, the only problem with throwing your lightsaber away is that you don't have anything to defend yourself with anymore. So you kind of have to keep moving. Just keep throwing it in there. I'm waiting for my allies to come back me up because I'm really holding up a lot of droids over here. So I would think my allies would come over here, but sometimes the AIs can be kind of dumb and they'll just hang around somewhere and just sit around, and I just got sniped. Okay, so let's see where we want to spawn next. Let's go and play somebody else now. Let's play as the Light Commando. Start back at, yeah, this command post. And let's just go ahead and see if we can sniper a couple guys. By the way, I'm not a very good sniper, so excuse my bad aim. I probably want to aim for some of these sniper guys because they can be one shot. And I'm probably not going to get very many headshots. The battle droids are really hard to headshot because they have such small heads. But a lot of these guys are already taking damage. Ooh, this Count Dooku. Let's see if we can kill him from a distance. And you can kind of see over there, if you zoom in, you can see that these guys have their low-res models because they are far away, and the game doesn't feel the need to load them in. So it looks like we got some guys going in there, and we are going to possibly capture that command post. Although we got some guys closing in on us over here. And these guys... Okay, now they're getting moving. Okay. There's a toxin droid over here. Let's take him out. And... Oh. That's what I mean about that being dangerous. It is kind of strong, that toxin attack. Let's go ahead and switch over to Commander Vex, and we'll start in the hangar, I guess. Yeah, that's one of the problems with the mod is I didn't ever actually make mini maps for it, so you kind of just have to guess where you are, and you kind of have to know the map to know where you're spawning. And I kind of forgot because it's been a while. I wasn't sure exactly where I was spawning with that spawn right there. I thought I'd be spawning like right up here where that downed gunship is, but it ended up not being the case. So let's actually go grab that tank if we can. Let's tell them to wait. You actually use the same button to tell people to follow you and to tell vehicles to wait for you. So let's have them wait, and let's go jump in that tank and bring it up the hill towards all the CS units. Oh, and I guess the mission's over. I didn't even realize how low the reinforcements are getting. Alright, so that's the end of this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one where we go into Jandoon, which is really my favorite map of the series, and Space Camino. See you guys then. By the way, that's a lot of kills.